House Speaker Nancy Pelosi addressed a student-led gun control group here in Washington. Following her speech, I caught up with Pelosi and asked her about gun violence legislation in Congress. Madam Speaker, do you mind if I just ask you real quick what you think is the most realistic change to gun laws that can get through this Congress? The number one issue?
Well, I think starting, we would have the background checks, which have overwhelming support in the country. How we adjust that to accommodate what happened in South Carolina might be an adjustment that is in that bill, but it might be its own bill. And how we have, I think, a lot of across-the-board agreement that certain people should just not have guns, and if there is a recognition of that, in other words, there are family-reported certain violent activity that might. I don't want to call it by a name that it's known as because some people take offense at it, but in other words, to be wise and smart and clear about our purpose.
You mentioned inside that this issue of gun violence and gun control rises to the level of a national emergency. Why do you feel that?
I think it's a national emergency because of the number of lives that are lost every day in our country. We hear about the notorious events where there are mass murders, but there are mass murders happening quite a bit around the country that we don't hear about. So because of the loss of life involved, the consistent loss of life, it is an epidemic and a national emergency, and it must be addressed as such. But what's making it happen is the outside mobilization. We can just do so much internally. But the inside maneuvering, the outside mobilization is what gives us all hope.
In Washington, I'm Nicholas Pelosi.